Well, hello. I'm Bee. Come along with me and let's talk a little bit about hurt. So, we've all experienced hurt in our lives. There's different types of hurt, different types of pain. There's physical pain and there's emotional pain. And they can really get in the way of our faith at times. They can get in the way of our ability to believe that God is for us and not against us, and that He is making a way for us. And sometimes we might feel especially challenged to believe that when there's a lot of hurt in our lives. And I had a revelation the other day as I was meditating on this, and so I just want to share a little bit about that revelation with you, and perhaps it will be helpful to you. So oftentimes when something hurts us, or we feel betrayed perhaps, or we have some old hurt that just keeps coming back and doesn't leave us, we develop these defense mechanisms to protect ourselves. And it's like a kind of, in the body, it would be kind of like a tenseness or a tightening up or a clenching, a hardening, sort of like preparing for the blow, and the revelation that really came to me is really about how when we do that, we're closing ourselves off to whatever the Lord might have for us, whatever God might have in store for us, if it's healing or if it's provision or some kind of blessing that He might want to be giving us, but we can't receive it. And it's like a fist that's clenched really tight. A fist that is clenched really tight is not open, so it can't receive. And in fact, a fist that's clenched really tight is made for very few things. It is made to cling on very tightly to something, like in desperation, that we don't want to let go of. It is also used for violence and for beating on something, pounding on something. And so a tightly clenched fist is like a hardened heart, okay? Our hearts are hard. And sometimes you might even notice, if you take the time and you feel that, and maybe even now, you could just try clenching your fist. Just hold it super tight and just keep it tight while I'm talking here. And just imagine things that hurt you, things that are very difficult for you to get over, things that you're just struggling with, that you cannot stop thinking about, that just feel like you're never going to get over it. Just clenching. And you might even notice in your heart, perhaps, a sense of tightening in your heart. And so the revelation was that our hearts get hardened like a clenched fist gets hardened. And then I was thinking about all my efforts, right? All of my efforts to try to fix it, to change it, to open up and allow God to work with me and work in my life. And I was thinking about how much force it took me to do that. I was trying to force myself into this open position. And so now do that. Just force your hand wide open. Just as hard as you can. Just notice what that is like. And an open hand that's like this, what is it good for? Can it receive? No, it can't receive. Anything that is put into this hand is just going to flow through those fingers. It's going to come up against this hard space. It's not going to be held in the hand. This way is like a form of pushing, right? Or it can be used for slapping. Again, perpetuating the cycle of violence, the cycle of hardness, of resistance, of defensiveness in our lives, right? So neither an open hand like this or a clenched fist like this are able to truly receive. And then it became very clear to me what happens when we just relax and rest in the Lord, and we just let our hands be open and relaxed. They take this natural cup shape. When you just allow your hands just to be relaxed and you're not doing anything at all with your hands. And you might even notice in your own body when you do this, how your body relaxes. So a cupped hand can receive. A relaxed hand can receive. A relaxed heart can receive. When we're no longer in a defensive mode or a striving mode or trying, grinding, working super hard, trying to get it, trying to do the right thing, be obedient enough, make enough sacrifices, put in enough hours, read enough, whatever it might be, whatever effort we're trying to put in, or whatever we're trying to cling on to, or whatever it is we're trying to defend against, whatever that is, when we just let go and relax, our hands soften, our hearts soften. And when we are in that relaxed, restful, soft place, we are able to receive whatever it is that the Lord wants to give to us. And until then, we can't receive it. It's not available to us. It's there, but we can't receive it. And so I hope that this gives you something to think about and consider in your own life. And just try that a few times, clenching your fist and forcing your hand open and then relaxing and allowing your hand to just rest. You can rest your hands in your lap and just let them be relaxed and open. And just notice how different those things feel in your body as you do that. Not just your hands, but your whole body. Just notice it. And notice how your heart feels. And meditate on that. What does it mean? When the Lord says to rest in Him and to wait, and we are struggling with our faith to believe that the Lord is going to come through for us in a time of need, and everything around us does not look like that. It doesn't look like the Lord is coming through for us. Things are not as they seem. And I'm thinking about, let's see, 2 Corinthians, hang on a second. Let me find it. So that reminds me of 2 Corinthians 4:18, which says, "So we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are unseen. For the things which are visible are temporal, just brief and fleeting. But the things which are invisible are everlasting and imperishable." So just remember that and contemplate on that, and hopefully that will bless your day. I hope that it blesses your day. And if you have other thoughts around this, please do share. I would love to just hear from you and know what it is that you're thinking about. All right, well, bless you, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.